Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time doing another Japanese horror Halloween themed review, and this one is on the 1998 film Ring. Now, as you know, Ring is a 1998 Japanese supernatural horror film that was directed by Hideo Nakata, whose film was based on the 1991 novel by Koji Suzuki. And if you remember last year, I did review the 2002 American remake film, The Ring. So, Ring, I would say, is like the prototype version of The Ring. Like, it is maybe like how it started first, but then kind of getting a American remake of 3 or 4 years later. So the premise of the film is meant to follow journalist Riko Hashikawa, who investigates the legend going on about how people die after watching something on TV, and later learns that her niece, Tomoko, tragically died. And we kind of see how her and her ex-husband Ryuji try to find out more about this tape that Riko found, and we kind of see how they later put the pieces together and try to find out what's really behind the tape. And I think the film, in my opinion, is building up to what the story is, but at least trying to tell it differently. Like, we do see how Riko's sister has to deal with Tomoko's death and even finds it hard. We also do kind of see how Ryuji tries to kind of keep his ex-wife under control, and it's even shown that he has psychic powers and tries to find out more about what's going on. And we kind of see how we later learn more about what's behind it, which is kind of this vengeful spirit known as Sadako, who is this young girl with psychic powers, and we do kind of see how her father wanted to get rid of her because of how dangerous and corrupted she is. Now, I would say the difference between Richard Morgan in the American remake and the Japanese one, you can kind of tell the father in this one actually did wanted to try and set things right and atone for all the victims that fell under Sadako's death. I think the problem with Brian Cox's character, Richard Morgan, as soon as Rachel finds out, he commits suicide. I think what makes the father in this one work is him trying to set things right and trying to make up for everything his daughter's done. I think the film does work and actually has that thing where you're trying to find out more stuff about the pieces, pulling strings together and figuring out what's behind it. I think it's like looking at conspiracy videos, theories, and films. Like, yeah, the more you watch it, you put the pieces together, and the more pieces you put together, the bigger the puzzle becomes. And I would say, given the fact this was the first one, and with 95 minutes, you can really tell they really did try to put a lot more thought into this. And I think after watching Darkwater and seeing the sort of 1998 remake, the 1998 original one from the 2002 one, this one is actually pretty good. I think, while not perfect, it is still pretty good. So, like I said, Ring pretty much left a good impact, showing you that even the director from the 2002 film actually was more respectful for this one, and not trying to make it his own, but paying a bit more respect for it. So I think this one definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.